spots to assist
Yes.
you. And if we're seeing that today, or maybe that Cypher set up in conjunction with a duelist, and maybe some smokes, I think we're going to have some magic on our hands day already. The Omen the Rays. There it is.
Immediately, no hesitation. We do see Jailmock picking up the Omen for his team. I think that shows Jailmock picking up a leadership role there for Blahaj. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Scandinavians in the chat, definitely get at me. But looking at Blahaj here, we do see the Omen. We do see the Phoenix as well coming in alongside the Rays. Definitely something we touched on earlier. We expected to see, you know, that high damage output. But what is surprising from the side of Funsnatchers, no Rays. Only the only the double duelist there in the forms of Phoenix and Jet. No Jet on the side of Blahaj. So some interesting mix-ups from what may be considered the norm here on Bind.
Bind, you've got to have that controller. You've got to have that sort of Killjoy Cypher set up. And last minute change there for the double Cypher. So we've got a Cypher on both teams, meaning we're going to have that secure, that lockdown feel, no pun intended for Killjoy. Sorry, I didn't see you in the 10 agent selected for this matchup. But if it's going to be the Tripwires, or it's going to be the bots holding off showers, or holding off that B site, this is the perfect setup. The Omen as well. I'm super hyped for this. Always a frag fest when it comes to Bind.
Absolutely, and because it's the map we've had with us the longest, alongside Split there as well, Bind is one of those maps where we've seen the meta top itself over and over again. You know, your team figures out a strat that works really well on this map, and then someone finds the counter to that, and then someone finds the counter to that. And we've seen that progression times a million here on Bind. So we are expecting to see the top level mind games from these teams. These teams know what the average player will expect on Bind, and they know how to think outside the box. Looks like 3 frenzies for the side of Funsnatchers on the defense. A lot of bullets gonna be flying forward here. Hijinks for Blahaj, pushing forward with that frenzy, pushing forward into the 2 waiting defenders. JD wins out the first trade of the match. Kronos wins out the next 2. Goodness gracious, Funsnatchers off to a snorming start. Jailmock gets the 2 kills back in revenge for Blahaj. Now these attackers, the remaining 2 attackers, trying to inch their way out onto B side. Jailmock pushing through Heaven. Zill pushing through this elbow corridor, will lose out to Venture. Venture so quick on the draw there, leaving Jailmock to his lonesome. And now 3 defenders remaining for Funsnatchers. They won't go on the hunt quite yet, but Blahaj off to a shaky start here on the attack. Jailmock walking past his fallen comrades, Tripwire there over towards this A corridor, will run into this Cypher here, set up on lamps. But so far, a strong start for Funsnatchers. Jailmock will be able to hear those sound cues, and Funsnatchers don't really know where Jailmock's going to come from, but that may have given them the sign. That quick jump was all P Nasty needed to take him down, and Funsnatchers win the first round of the quarterfinals.
That's nasty from P Nasty. I know I do follow Twitter, and he's been super hyped, amped for 21 to get things off to a raring start, and that's a good one with a little frenzy action for your first round. As you'll see, they're going into that bonus territory, picking up those Spectres, and equally matched there by Blahaj. And again, please tell us in chat if that is a absolute butchering of that name. Light us up, flamers, and it will be rectified. But Stingers galore, and a couple of Spectres too.
Absolutely, Blahaj now just keeping their cards close, keeping their cards close to their chest. They're pushing out on the site, wasting no time, getting these opening 2 kills now. Funsnatchers not really ready, I think, for this quick aggression coming out from Blahaj. Now Venture in this flank position, can't really do much with it yet. Has to wait for the cavalry on the opposite side to push forward. See if this retake can come together for Funsnatchers. But Flix takes out one side of P Nasty, can't do too much else, leaving just Worldwide all alone now in a 1v2. This could be a big opportunity for Blahaj to tie it up quicker than they might have expected. Worldwide with that teleport right into the dark cover is so nice, but not nice enough. Blix with the triple kill, delivering a first round to Blahaj here in the second.
You love to see some one-trick ponies with your agent, and I think you've got to have that in the world of Valorant. You don't always get the opportunity in CS. Maybe you got some sick bunny hops. Bunny hops very important in the world of Riot, in the world of Valorant as well. However, if you have that TP or that double satchel flights boost with Raze, with the magic can start oozing out of you, and seeing a little bit of the potential of that so far. 1-1's the score, and this is going to put Funsnatchers, the fun of their economy, it's been taken away from them.
I know, the fun has been snatched away from the Funsnatchers themselves, getting a taste of their own medicine, it would seem, in the second round. Now trying to recover here in the third is a very much an eco round for Funsnatchers. JD on the shorty, only 2 shots available as Zill takes out Worldwide on the opposite side there. JD burned away a bit of his HP though, able to survive in that corner, forces away Blahaj for now. But this push, so aggressive from JD, won't be punished for it, won't be rewarded either, but goodness gracious, the guts on JD.
Yeah, the guts, the glory. He's trying to get it all early on in the game. Gets the observation of, all right, got there on the rotation, a little bit of damage inflicted, but that's not what's to worry. It's the odds of where they are, and this is going to be decent for Nasty. Landed one, almost grabbed it the second, and teamwork makes the dream work. 3 versus 3.
Oh wow, that was massive intel gathered by Venture there. You saw all 3 members of Blahaj illuminated for his vision there, and now P Nasty trying to work with that intel, burns down Zill down to his last bit of HP there. Blahaj looking to now rotate on over towards the B side. Funsnatchers have left that open, but Blix could drive a wedge right between them as well. They've been caught absolutely napping on this backside here. P Nasty is the lone defender now in this back corridor. It doesn't have the reinforcements quite yet. Now 2 defenders up into hookah, but P Nasty doesn't know the backstab is very much on the way. Heartbreak for P Nasty. Very well could be victory here for Blahaj. Here comes JD with the dash. Does get revealed by the recon bolt, so forced to back away for now, trying to find these peaks. JD given the toughest job on the server, trying 1v3 with only 2 bullets. Simply not possible. Blix takes him down for yet another kill. Blix having an excellent start here to this match. Blahaj having an excellent start to this match. These are the newcomers here to the Valorant Sunday Showdown, led by Jayomok there, leading the way with 3 kills. Blix up top, 5-1-1. Blahaj up 2-1 to get us started off. And so far, no one running away with this one just quite yet.
Not at all, and you see that, and thank you so much, Choice. Great spectatorship, great knowledge, and he is the brains behind all of the game that we're providing to you here for VSS, so thank you for all your work. And talking of that, it's frags across the board, isn't it? You've got assists on 1 player out of the 10 that doesn't have frags just yet, it's still early. However, everyone is chipping in some way or another, and that's how you know you're in a quarterfinals right now. 1,000 bones on the line, 1,000 bucks, 700 first place. I do believe it's 340 seconds of the prize pool here today.
Absolutely, everyone trying to get their mitts on some of that cash there. Looking to grab the bag here today. Blahaj could very well steal that opportunity away from Funsnatchers. Funsnatchers already having to do a bit of a rethink on how they're going to approach this first half. They're going to have to deal with this run it back from Blitz. Blix sends out the firewall there, pushes forward off this ultimate with that flash. Flashes a bit of his teammate there, but this push pushes through. Will find the intel, won't find the kill, does find the damage onto Worldwide. Venture snipes down Jayomok as Hijinks takes down P Nasty on the backside. That's going to be Blahaj trying to move towards this teleporter.
Okay.
JD found 1 snipe, so close to finding a second, but Blahaj, the remaining 3 members, get themselves out onto B site.
Loving the util use from Venture here with the shock darts double fire out as well. This elbow push though from Kronos. This could be mental if he lands 1. He's not gonna, and that might just be the get out of jail free card there for Funsnatchers.
See if they can put it together here. Blahaj have been able to slink away from the site now, get themselves into some nice cubbies to chill out in. Trakes makes the point clear there, but Kronos with this defuse in the smoke, I don't think anybody can, yeah, no one can stop. It was Venture on the defuse, completely shielded by the smoke, picks up the triple kill just for good measure. Big brains from Funsnatchers gives themselves a second round on the board. And now, Blahaj, economically, not great for them. They will put together a bit of a half buy here, but you can already tell Geomach is not going to have the ideal inventory moving into this 5th round.
Super unfortunate there for Blahaj. They had that double peek on elbow. I thought that was it. If they got that frag, I think really and truly Funsnatchers would have been locked out of sight. But that isn't the way the script was written. It was rewritten from what appeared to be a told story. And we're back at a tie game. It's 2-2. The theme of the Valorant Sunday Showdown, I think, today. OT, the ties all game long, baby. And as you see, again, JD, I thought we had that on dead set to rights.
JD was all but guaranteed a kill there and had it snatched away from him. Now, Funsnatchers find themselves in a 4v5. No ultimates available. Blahaj with 2 in the bank as the spike goes down. Blix, though, maybe a little too greedy on that back corridor, trying to stave off the retake. Venture takes him out, and now Blahaj once again will slink away from this site as they get the spike down onto B, but they've got to hold it down a bit better than they did last time. Trakes already doing so well to do so. Takes down Worldwide. Funsnatchers in a 3v4 now. Once again, no ultimates available for them. They're trying to move out onto site. Venture gets spotted out, sends out the shock dart. Oh, but so quick on the flick is Venture. Now here comes the Hunter's Fury from Blahaj. Who will it find? Doesn't look like it may find anybody. Just whiffing there, and P Nasty and Kronos get 2 kills, but it's all for naught. There's simply not enough time to stick the defuse.
Surely there is. He's going to have 0.5 seconds if he gets this one, and he's going to somehow get this.
Wow.
What?
That is mega from Funsnatchers. Goodness gracious, they had completely sold it. I was convinced 100% that round was going the way of Blahaj, but no, Funsnatchers, Venture specifically, expertly timing that retake, using every available second. As you can see, the timer was brought down to 1 second on that diffuse, but Funsnatchers showing they have very much shown up to this quarterfinals.
Clutch to the left, clutch to the right. Crisscross. It's happening here. We're
Everybody clap your hands.
It's happening.
So Blahaj now, 2 ultimates available, have the showstopper, but that may be taken out. No, hijinks keeps the showstopper alive, keeps themselves alive, get a free phantom for the trouble as well. Now, here comes Blahaj, here comes the showstopper from hijinks, sends it out towards elbow. Won't be able to find anybody there, but Funsnatchers, surely the message has been received. Now a retake situation, 4v5 for Funsnatchers. They've got to be feeling good about this one, though. They do have the Bladestorm and Hunter's Fury, should they want them. Funsnatchers taking their time here now. Mollied out of this back corridor. They will find big damage onto Trakes. Here comes Venture, though, on the side. Gets spotted out by Zill as JD and P Nasty get 2 kills, but Blitz picks up the double kill. Will be taken out by P Nasty, but P Nasty has been brought so low. P Nasty trying to clutch this one out. 33 HP remaining. P Nasty running out of time, takes the head off of Geomach. Simply no time remaining, though. Zill will get the kill, and the rounds go back and forth again.
Crisscrossing over to the other side for Blahaj, taking it to that 3-3. A victory to victory, and you talk about moral victories here. It's like a punch to the stomach to one team, then the other team just punches the other one. So everyone just on the floor, just winded, like, oh, help, help, medic.
Both boxers are bloodied and bruised here in these opening rounds of the first half. Funsnatchers got off to the strong start with that pistol round, but Blahaj brought us back to a rare 1-1 scoreline, and it's been back and forth ever since. Now we find ourselves in this 7th round. Funsnatchers have been biding their time with the ultimates. 4 ultimates available now. Real wombo combo potential should they want it. On the side of Blahaj, their job made a little bit more difficult. Blix has the run it back ready once more, has already had it, I believe, a couple times already in this match, ready for it once more. see if they want to at least try to gather intel, but once now it's going to be the A play here. Here comes the run it back from Blix, pushing forward. It's going to run right into P Nasty. It's going to take the head right off of P Nasty. Blix moves through his teammates' paint shells for good measure, gets the opening kill onto Funsnatchers. That's one ultimate eliminated from the Funsnatchers inventory. Here goes one ultimate right back, the run it back from Kronos, pushing forward onto site, maybe too late as Hijinks takes down Worldwide, and Blahaj get themselves a free rotate on over to the open B site. JD is trying to close up shop now with this Blade Storm, covers himself with that Cloud Burst. Here comes the Blade Storm to no avail. Zill with the double kill, and Trakes closes it out. Blahaj get themselves another round, and more importantly, get themselves the lead once more over Funsnatchers.
Beautiful stuff coming in there from Blahaj, getting them into the lead. But for Funsnatchers there, P Nasty getting his bell rung by Blix coming through. That flick was so fast. So fast on the running back.
Very much a case of if you blink, you will miss it. So I'm doing a quick Google search here, just because I suddenly had a realization that I don't know what Blahaj means in whatever language it may be in. Found a bit of research, because I was like, am I saying a dirty word in a foreign language? Rest easy, Blahaj does not appear to be any sort of curse word. I believe it means shark in Swedish. So again, chat, hit me with your corrections, but that is what I have found in my quick 2 seconds of Googling. And now Funsnatchers on this eco round gonna have to do some Googling themselves, figure out how to get Blahaj off of this 2-round streak that they built themselves up into, see if these ultimates come into play, or if it'll just be P Nasty with the pistol in hand. Will be P Nasty get taken out? Will be Blix picking up the double kill? Now Blahaj hunting down Funsnatchers.
That's gonna be that deathmatch vibe, or is it?
How often do you see classics get killed in deathmatch, or get kills in deathmatch?
It's one of those big questions, isn't it? And all the taps coming from these classics, taking out a Vandal, not too bad at all. And that's a bold by Mr. Worldwide, not going to work out. 2 players are going to be removed though, so a little bit of econ damage inflicted from Funsnatchers. A Vandal is going to be a route to the ground, and economy-wise, isn't really going to do too much to the Swedish Sharks. That's it. They've still got all that money in the bank.
Yeah, Blahaj looking economically very comfortable here. They very well could close out the half off of this bankroll should they be able to keep it rolling. The same is not true for Funsnatchers. You can see they've got the full buy now, but they do not have the full buy secured in the future. They very much need this round if they don't want to be knocked right back down to an eco. Blahaj, meanwhile, setting up this mid wedge here, getting themselves established on both sides of the map. And Funsnatchers with a bit of aggressive positioning, but not an aggressive play quite yet. Venture snipes down Trakes through the wall. Worldwide gets the spray onto Hijinks. A quick 2 kills for the Funsnatchers. And goodness gracious, Blahaj already on the back foot here. Still more than a minute remaining in this 9th round. Blahaj, some tough questions to answer off the back of their 3-round streak. Very well could come to an end here in this 9th round.
Talk about 0 to hero there, absolutely out of nowhere. The venture frag's going to happen, but talking about absolutely out of nowhere, it's going to be Mr. Worldwide being taken out of the equation. So once more, we're back in the battle, the blow for blow, 4 versus 3. Blahaj on that back foot, but if they can play their trades right and get their cards right, it's going to work out. It's looking brilliant so far for Venture. In fact, Kronos, I should say, the 3K. What on earth?
Well, if Blahaj had gotten 1 more kill, that round may have been doable, but the 1 kill that was most important, they did not get. They did not get the kill onto Kronos. Kronos single-handedly dismantles the Blahaj attack on B, and now Funsnatchers keep themselves within arm's reach of Blahaj, and more importantly, they have dealt a mega economic blow to the side of Blahaj. Blahaj will be able to get that full buy together, but there is no operator for the attackers, and you can see they will not be able to keep this momentum going if they don't take away this 10th round.
So as I'm seeing it right now, you've got those two big, you've got Zills, you've got Blix with the big frag so far in the double figures. Venture Crows and P Nasty all just a couple of frags from within each other. So if that continues, Funsnatchers maybe might be able to snag a few more rounds here.
And P Nasty is no stranger to that solo carry position, so it's nice to see he's got backup in the form of Venture and Worldwide. Very much a team effort here from Funsnatchers, and that's what's going to take them to the upper echelons of this tournament, should they be able to make it there. JD holding down this box angles on Shower now. So close to a snipe on Blix. Blix fade, tempting fate here. Oh, and pushes forward with the run it back. Wins over JD, takes down the headshot, and now the kills rather rolling in for Blahaj. P Nasty though gets two right back, finding ourselves in a 3v2. Venture forced to back away as P Nasty will be taken out by Trakes. Now Venture in the 1v3. Can they get it done? It's gonna require some travel, some adventuring from Venture, if you will, to clutch this one out, and I don't think Venture is interested in that sort of venture.
He's opted in for a save. Yeah, he's going to be the most humble adventurer possible. Adventuring somewhere where he knows is safe, where he knows he's going to get that best chance of survival, and it's going to be the enemy spawn. So not textbook, but that'll do, Donkey. That'll do for this one. Maybe even get an exit at the courtesy of. I'm not too sure how hungry Blahaj are going to be. With the economy for Blahaj, what's that looking like, Choice? If you do have a spare second, what are we looking at for the creds on the side of Blahaj on those exits? We'll find out very shortly. As it's looking though, Operator is going to stay in the hands of Funsnatchers and taking that in to round number 11.
And so now Blahaj looking very good for them economically, for sure. They had a test come up, you know, in that previous round. If they let Funsnatchers get 2 rounds in a row, that was very much back to basics for Blahaj. But Blahaj, they stayed alive. They dropped that 1 round, the Funsnatchers, but it hasn't done the sort of economic damage Funsnatchers were hoping for. And now Funsnatchers, all they've got really is the Operator going into this 11th round. The rest back to Sheriffs and light armor at best. So they're going to have to be a bit creative with this 11th round, try and steal away from the Sharks. But we know how dangerous the Sheriff is in capable hands. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Oh goodness, Worldwide runs right into the push there. P Nasty trying to find a snipe, but Zill wins out in the end. Blix picks up a double kill, leaving just 2 defenders remaining. JD, this is the crux of the buy for Funsnatchers, has the Operator in hand. The dark cover puts a stop to all of that, and now Funsnatchers, they can either save or they can play real risky.
Risk it for a chocolate biscuit. That's a phrase that I used to use the word at a casino, but risk it for the rounds here.
Cuppa, this is America. We don't make chocolate biscuits.
What? That's illegal.
So education lesson, so everyone's on the same page. Biscuits in the UK actually means cookies because they don't know how to speak English.
You know what? My dad said it, but I don't know how much validity that's going to hold in the server where I am right now. The English wrote the dictionary, but it's been rewritten many a time, and in this case, definitely no biscuits, no cookies, no snacks for the Funsnatchers. They're being denied
Not
all
even
of the fun
crisps.
here.
No crisps, no chips.
No crisps, no chips, no fries, nothing, nada.
Funsnatchers are going hungry here in the later stages of this first half. Blahaj, the newcomers to the Valorant Sunday Showdown, putting on a show here for us in this top 8. We are in the quarterfinals, still in a best-of-1 situation, very much do or die for these teams wanting to make it into the semifinals. Now, Blahaj, as I said, the newcomers with a big opportunity to make a statement are just 6 rounds away from doing so. Funsnatchers running out of opportunities to stop them, but they need more plays like that from Venture, picking up the double kill. Hijinks with the showstopper puts a stop to Venture, and now Blahaj in the 3v2 get the spike down onto A. Funsnatchers are completely split across apart the map, and now P Nasty pushing through Showers, has Worldwide pushing through the opposite side of the site. Blahaj totally ready for these angles. P-Nasty so close to winning out in the end. Trakes gets the triple kill before losing out to Worldwide. Now Worldwide in the 1v2, dodges the recon bolt. Now starting the defuse, wants to get that to halfway, will be able to do so. Will he be able to stick it? Worldwide, so close, incrementally close. 1.06 seconds away, kind of close, but Geomach with the timing, with the awareness, puts a stop to all that, and Blahaj, the shark, moves up to 8-4 as we start off the second half.
That's got to be a frustrating one there for Mr. Worldwide. I still Mr. Worldwide, I keep thinking of that, but it's just Worldwide in this case.
It is Mr. Worldwide, 100%. That is, in fact, Pitbull.
Pitbull, didn't know you were a Valorant player, right on, man. Keep clicking those heads, bro, and hopefully what the rest of the team will be doing is clicking the heads as we go into the last portion, I'll say the beginning portion of your second half. I can keep up to the track of where we are. Stay on the rails, guys, stay on the rails.
Absolutely, and Blahaj with a prime opportunity. If they take this pistol round, Funsnatchers will have to answer some difficult questions very shortly, but if Funsnatchers can take this away, they keep themselves alive, and they give themselves a prime opportunity to tie this game up. But Kronos getting the action started for Blix. That's exactly what the Funsnatchers wanted to see, and here comes the execute out onto A site. Hijinks will take some damage. Hijinks satchels away to that back corner, but JD takes him out regardless. Trakes will finally get some revenge for the defenders, but not before they find themselves in this 3v4 as the spike goes down. Worldwide now holding down lamps. P-Nasty as well there for backup, spotted out by the recon drone. Here comes the defenders on the retake. Sending out the shock dart is Trakes, will find a bit of damage with that. Now Trakes with the frenzy, pushing forward, firing these angles. Worldwide, just too quick. Mr. Worldwide, so close to winning the 1v2, but he's got Zill for backup. Zill for trouble. Zill takes down Worldwide, but P-Nasty backs up Mr. Worldwide, and that's going to be Funsnatchers snatching away that essential pistol round.
Oh, pistol round, pistol round, pistol round. See, Sony players like, it's just pistol round. No, and that's your average gamer speaking, by the way. I do sound like that sometimes as well. However, I don't sound like it today because I'm so focused on explaining pistol round's importance in any game. It's a must-win in my opinion, and right now, Funsnatchers grabbing that puts them on that trajectory to a good half and potentially snagging and snatching the win away from Blahaj here. Not just any match around, this is the quarterfinals, so everything to play for both teams.
Blahaj now, they wanted to be the ones asking the questions. They wanted to be the pace setters, but Funsnatchers have not given them the opportunity here in the second half. Funsnatchers want to be the driving force here. They want to be in the driver's seat. P-Nasty trying to gather that intel. Does gather a bit of intel just from the camera having been destroyed, but doesn't spot any members of Blahaj out, as it were. And P-Nasty was ready for the push, but Blix so quick on the draw with the stinger wins out. This is very difficult now for Funsnatchers. They are caught between a rock and a hard place. Kronos trying to bail them out, takes down Zill. Venture takes the head off of Hijinks. That is not supposed to happen. Venture with that ghost kill towards mid as the spike goes down onto B site. Blahaj, they looked so strong to start this round off, but it has gone so wrongly in the last few seconds. Now Funsnatchers holding down the B site. Here comes the retake from Blahaj on the force buy. Here comes Geomach right around the corner with that double kill. Geomach reloads, pushes for more, runs into Venture. That will be Venture staying alive, and now the remaining two members of Blahaj have been brought so low. Worldwide just comes in with a gust of Spectre bullets. It takes them down, and now Funsnatchers, it was looking dire, but they are now within 2 rounds of Blahaj. Funsnatchers now, they have put Blahaj in a difficult economic situation. You can see Blahaj went for that second round force buy and have been punished for it thusly. Only 3 Buckies now as their firearms ready to go, holding down A site. 4 members of Blahaj there. Look how aggressive Hijinks has been, pushed up this corridor now. Blahaj, they understand once again they need to be setting the pace here. They need to be the driving force. Funsnatchers looking to take that away from them. Funsnatchers gotten themselves set up rather well economically here. They can, if they can keep this round secure, they can bring that to equal footing with Blahaj as P Nasty takes out Trake on the backside there. That's exactly the start Funsnatchers wanted to get. Hunter's Fury available for Funsnatchers already just 3 rounds in to this first half. Get themselves this 5v4 position, and they're going to scope out this B site properly. They're going to do it by the book, but there is simply no one in their way here. Here comes Funsnatchers, the attackers spilling out onto site with that spike plant now. Blahaj, a 2-pronged retake coming in from both sides of the map. They can get this sorted. This is a big round for them, but Funsnatchers have got big guns. They've got big health bars in the way, and Funsnatchers want to play this one just right. Now working the clock, Funsnatchers taking down time away from the defenders. Hijinks takes down P Nasty, but loses out to Kronos. Kronos picks up the double kill onto Blix as Worldwide takes down Zill. Jailmok doing what they can to stay alive, but it's already far too late. Jailmok loses out to JD, and Funsnatchers now just 1 round away from Blahaj, from the Shark. And Blahaj, they were so strong in this first half. They looked nigh unstoppable. But Funsnatchers now with 3 rounds in a row, they have very much got the momentum under their belts, especially after that second round force buy from Blahaj. You can see still having lasting effects on Blahaj's economy there. Trake's still being brought down to just the light armor and practically no money in the bank for the defenders. Funsnatchers, it is a completely different conversation. 5 members there with bankrolls ready to go. 2 ultimates as well. The run it back and Hunter's Fury in the wings for Funsnatchers rather. Does look like taking a bit of early damage to start this one off, but nothing too detrimental. Funsnatchers now turning their attention over towards the A site, having gone B the previous round. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Here comes the run it back in quick succession. Here comes the wombo combo of ultimates trying to hunt out Blahaj, but Blahaj, they played it safe. Still, Blix loses out to Worldwide in the end. Now, with this 4v5, Funsnatchers get the spike down. Now with the ultimate available as well for Worldwide, should they want it. Blahaj need some creative problem solving to try and get themselves this round. Trakes on the back corridor. Oh no, there's an attacker just around the corner, finds the damage, won't find the kill. Hijinks there, biding their time on the side of the site. The Funsnatchers stacked up on this lamps now. JD wins out with the Bulldog over Jailmok as Hijinks takes down Worldwide. Zill takes down JD. Hijinks takes down Venture Kronos. Funsnatchers trying to stay alive with only 2 members remaining. P Nasty takes down Hijinks, and Kronos gets the double kill onto Zill. Funsnatchers, goodness, they have been brought to the brink, and still they survive.
It's the defib. The defibrillators coming out, giving it a shock, and they're shot back into life right now. It's 8-8 to score. Forgive me if there's some mic troubles. I think my interface, personally, might be on its last legs. However, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully enjoying the pipes going from Dilly G and myself. And the 2 teams right now in this server, putting it all on the line for the big moolah, the big money on your Sunday evening. $1,000. That'd be nice for a team to get their help into that, wouldn't it be, Dilly?
They certainly wouldn't say no to an extra $1,000. That is for sure. These teams looking to get those all-important earnings on the resume. That is what these teams want to see. They want to see how much of those big bucks you're racking up. Tournaments day in and day out. Both of these teams with an opportunity to add to that tally here tonight, but they've got to make it past this top 8 stage, and both of these teams taking it down to the wire as we find ourselves tied up 8 rounds apiece, 2 ultimates apiece now. In this 17th round, Blahaj on the defense, the Swedish Shark ready to go. 2 members pushed up on Hookah, but it's going to be Funsnatchers taking the long way around. They want to go B long onto site, not challenging Hookah as of yet. That's just P Nasty's job. Here goes the camera, will be spotted out, and oh my goodness, here comes Hijinks around the corner with the satchel, does the damage, and Jailmok follows up with the kill. That's the playmaking Blahaj needed to put together. Can they make it stick? As Funsnatchers now out on the site will be able to get that spike down. Blix, just the sheriff in hand, trying to click ahead if they can. Blahaj closing in from all sides of the site.
4-on-4. Anyone's take ahead for the score here. It's going to be one. Corridor taking the 2. Triple baby. I'm sure he's looking for it on his opponent Phoenix. Brother in arms in this 4 versus 1 blitz. So many one taps, but I don't really think that's going to be the game for this one, is it?
That is simply too much to ask of one Phoenix, and Blix gets taken out through the wall by JD. Funsnatchers getting themselves their first lead since so early on in this match when they were up 3-2. That was the last time Funsnatchers saw an advantage until now. They've got themselves up 9-8, and while it did look for a time, it was Blahaj who had control of this map. Funsnatchers have gone and put 5 rounds in a row to start us off on this second half. Blahaj look left without an answer to try and stop them.
At this point in the game as well, you've been gaming all day, you've been just climbing and clambering your way through this tournament and hanging in. You're starting to get a bit of fatigue, and last time I was discussing this last week, it's always worth a mention. If you tune in and be like, why is that player miss that frag? That was an easy shot. It might be easy for you sitting at home and watching these players play, but have you been playing all day? And we all know what it's like on the grind, don't we, Dilly, when you just been going ham all the time, and those adrenaline levels, they start to get a bit lower at this point.
Absolutely. In a tournament structure like this, you have got to be on your best at all times or the opportunity will slip away from you. And so these teams understand that better than anybody else. They are giving it their all. And sometimes that means we have situations where a team simply runs out of fuel in the tank towards the later stage of the tournament. But these guys, they're all experienced, they're all grinders, and they've all been in this situation before. So I'm sure they will be having the best strats to get the energy levels up, get themselves into this game. But so we do have a bit of a moment to breathe and speak on the situation here. This is the Valorant Sunday Showdown, week number 39. If you're just joining us, this is the quarterfinals. We have Blahaj featuring the likes of J-Omak, Blix, Zill, Hijinks, and Trakes going up against VSS veterans Funsnatchers here featuring P Nasty, Venture, Kronos, JD, and of course Worldwide on the Omen. This is a weekly tournament we have every Sunday starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Totally free entry. Any teams are welcome to sign up and join us here for the Valorant Sunday Showdown for your chance to get your hands on a share of that $1,000 on the line every single week, up for grabs for whatever teams can make it all the way through this gauntlet into the grand finals, which is a best of 3, which we will be lucky enough to take a look at here tonight. But as for now, it is Blahaj, the Swedish Sharks, up against Funsnatchers. Funsnatchers with their first lead of the game, up 9-8 now, 4 rounds away from punching their ticket into the semi-finals.
And across the board, they're taking, we talked about Phantoms and Vandals, only Vandals, I believe, from what I saw on the bite.
That is a lot of damage potential. Just got to control those shots. Certainly maybe not as reliable as the Phantom, but these players, they want to go for maximized output. They don't want to leave anything behind if they can avoid it. Both these teams now, 4 ultimates in the bank ready to go. Specifically, Blahaj have that showstopper and run it back available to them. Blix has been so deadly with the showstopper. Here comes Hijinks with the showstopper around the corner. Oh my goodness, takes down the run it back. Here comes Blix to take down Kronos. Venture takes down Hijinks, so the kills go 1 for 1 for now. Funsnatchers pop the Omen ultimate for a bit of intel, for a bit of repositioning. Worldwide on the flank, wins out over J-Omak, and now Blahaj trying to stand tall, but Blix loses out after taking out JD. Venture will take down Blix, bringing us to this 2v3. P Nasty, no, on the flank.
No.
P Nasty, so dangerous, could pull the rug out from under them, but Trakes has the eyes in the back of their head. Trakes who knew something was up there, and that brings us into a 2v2 as the spike is planted here onto A site, and Zill takes the head off of Venture. Worldwide now left to do the dirty work. Worldwide in this 1v1 up against Zill, sees the head, but Zill sees the clutch. Zill wins out in the end. Blahaj tie us back up 9 apiece.
So if you want to do a bit of timeline work there, that flank from P Nasty, if he was able to capitalize off of that, he had a 2k, maybe the 3k on the menu for him, but not able to chomp down on the first fault for his dinner there, and that's going to cost him. 9-9 is the score though. Do have the rebuy potential there as well, but 2k in the bank after this. Things get a little bit thinner for Funsnatchers, and we've seen this before. They have definitely that comeback potential, but for a best of one, pretty unforgiving that. If you're going to be losing rounds, it's even more hard to come back from. Back into this one here. 18 rounds being undergone, 19th right now in the present. Who's going to take it?
Yeah, Funsnatchers cannot afford to take their foot off the gas quite yet. They got the first job done tying this match up after they had let it slide out of their control a bit. They've got themselves back onto equal footing, but now they need to take the lead. Here comes Venture, sending out the Hunter's Fury, trying to land these shots, will not connect. Kronos pushing through lamps now, won't be challenged. Zill in this position on site. Could pull the thread here from Funsnatchers if they're not careful, as Trakes snipes down JD with the return Hunter's Fury. Zill with the positioning I said takes down Venture. That is so important for Blahaj to maybe take the lead here, regain the lead. Kronos trying to put up a fight, but Hijinks puts a stop to all that before losing out to Worldwide. But Worldwide once again is the solo Funsnatcher alive. Now in a 1v3, Worldwide does not have an idea of where these remaining defenders are going to be. Teleports to their own dark cover just for safety now, with an opportunity to perhaps plant the spike rather, but wants to scout out this position first and decides, you know what, sounds like they're over here, I'm gonna go over there.
I think that's going to be the best chance for a clutch hit and to get him in that potential place of the win, but still.
Oh.
Zill's the big deal, man. He's the full ticket, isn't he?
Oh. Oh, Zill, that was brilliant. To cap off the 3K, Zill takes a deep breath and slowly pulls the trigger, takes down Worldwide, wins that 1v1 A-site situation, and so Zill, very much with an MVP-worthy performance thus far, looks to lead Blahaj up into the upper echelons of semifinal. They are just 3 rounds away from doing so. Funsnatchers had 5 rounds in a row to start the second half, but have let it slide now back to the favor of Blahaj, and Funsnatchers, they are running out of opportunities to stop the bleeding.
They really, really are. If you've gone through that sort of med kit, you've got a paramedic on site. It's all been used. There's a couple of like Spider-Man band-aids left, but I think that's about it.
Don't have anything left in the bag.
What's left? We've got some water, some water, and we've got a few band-aids. That's it.
You're gonna have to make it do, unfortunately, if you're the Funsnatchers. They do have the Blade Storm available as well as that Cypher ultimate should they need the intel, but that's not going to single-handedly win a round for them. Oh, but what may deliver a round 2, Blahaj is Zill. Zill with that flank, though, gets caught in the back. A bit of confusion, I think, there for Zill as to where everyone was at. Does get the 1-for-1 trade, but Funsnatchers will be able to establish themselves onto site and get this spike down.
Raze managed to get the bomb buddy into the action in the midst as well. 4 versus 4. P Nasty gang just poised up, positioned in those little pixel pieces they will, but oh no, it's all crumbling for P Nasty. Getting wrecked in that corner, and that was a coming corner, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, P Nasty getting caught off guard there, and Venture forced to back away here. JD on this backside there, being so dangerous. Hijinks, though, still alive, still doing damage as JD pushes through haphazardly, it has to be said, and Trakes is gonna put the foot down on that, and that's Blahaj picking up an 11th round and quintessentially getting themselves 1 round away from match point. They are 2 rounds away from moving on into the semifinals here.
The setups have been so good for Funsnatchers, and it seems before the retake begins that they're set up for success. Every time, though, Blahaj, they're coming through the shark they are, and they're just chomping down all the fish of the sea, and that's Funsnatchers right now, trying to swim away, but they're flailing and looking a bit of fish out of water right now. Still is the potential for that clutch to happen, though. You've got the ult in the hands of the Funsnatchers for Jet, for Phoenix, for Cypher as well, so that all CNI is available if they're able to pick up that entry frag. But Blahaj, they've got the ults too.
Blahaj have set themselves up well to close this map out. Blix is going to have to deal with this execute, but Kronos doesn't even look for him. Meanwhile, takes down Trakes, but Blix will be able to take down JD with that run it back. That's going to be worldwide, though, picking up the double kill. And so Blahaj looked dangerous, but not dangerous enough. It looks like Funsnatchers will be able to get themselves onto double digits, barring any heroics here from Geomach in a tough position now on this Heaven ledge, trying to catch someone from Funsnatchers peeking where they shouldn't be. But Funsnatchers are going to play this one by the book. They're going to keep their cards close to their chest. Zill has been so dangerous here in this match. Can they find yet another multi-kill? Geomach checking all the corners, checking all the angles here, but not enough angles and corners. Kronos with the backstab wins out, and Funsnatchers staying alive, keeping Blahaj off of match point.
Here we go. Here we go. I see 11 matchup potential coming up real soon. Maybe OT. The caster's curse, the caster's blessing, whatever you like. You love to see those OT games pushed to the max here for the players in the quarterfinals, earning their keep, and most certainly making the casters earn their keep as well. If you're just joining us right now, this is the Valorant Sunday Showdown here at the Game Arena. Hopefully enjoying things. Thanks to HyperX, Red Bull, everyone that does make this possible. And all these teams, we said it once, we said it twice, say it for a third time, all going for that $1,000 prize pool. Anyone's game right now.
Anyone's game. Anyone could flip the script here as we move into the latter stages of this match. Both of these teams running out of chances to make a statement here. Send this one home. Blahaj on the defending side, not pushing that far forward. As I say that, though, Zill has been the epitome of tempered aggression here. And look at this push from Zill. This could be so massive, but the crosshair placement, millimetrically imperfect, gives Kronos the kill. And now Funsnatchers with a big opening 2 kills. This could be Funsnatchers tying it up. This could be Funsnatchers sending Blahaj down to the economic underworld. Blahaj, they need to find a way to find victory in this 3v5, or they are going to be in a spot they certainly would not prefer to be in, and I think this is the right call. Blahaj simply just going to save, going to keep those guns alive.
There was a configuration or so you type in chat, it was bet teal or bet C teal in Counter-Strike, and you could save your weapon and you could sort of bank your economy. That's exactly what Blahaj are doing, and you're right, mate. That is the only option right now. To go for this would really be throwing to take your guns out of the action. Phantom and 2 Vandals. That could be the difference to winning next round and absolutely flushing it down the can. Look at that cred that you see there on Zill. Excellent performance so far, but you can see just how much he's been pushed to the max by his economy right now. Blahaj, we could have some shark hunters in the water right now, not just sharks.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Sharks no longer the apex predator, no longer at the top of the food chain. As of right now, they have some challenge They have some competition at the top in the form of Funsnatchers. Funsnatchers started off so strong in this second half, so let it slid a little bit for Blahaj to get into this position, but Funsnatchers showing just how dangerous they are on the attacking side now, 2 rounds away from punching their own ticket into the semifinals. Blahaj not with the ideal kit to stop them, still with some big guns thanks to that save in the end of the previous round. This is do or die for both of these sides. Hijinks gets sprayed down by Kronos. Zill wins out over Kronos. The kills go 1 for 1, but the push comes from Funsnatchers out onto B site. There goes the jet dash out of Hookah. Here comes Trakes around the backside. There goes Trakes, taking the head off of P Nasty as Venture takes down Zill onto site. We are in a 3v3. That's the teleporter from Funsnatchers, sending us on over to the A site. There's the rotate from Blahaj.
Got the Nikes on here, got the jets on, run as fast as possible. Like, I've got to get there, I've got to stop this play, but he's not going to be able to. The spike's going to go down. Hunter's Fury in Venture's hands. You've seen him with it before. Are we going to see it again here? The spray gun's going to come here from Trax over on Catwalk as well. It's a 3 versus 2.
Yeah, that not having Venture is a big hit. Not having Worldwide is an even bigger one. JD now the lone attacker trying to survive, just escaping away from these shots, trying to play for time. JD, oh, if JD could have gotten away with that one, this round looks entirely different, but that is Blahaj, the Swedish Shark, moving on to match point here in quarterfinals. Funsnatchers, this is their last opportunity to send us into overtime, but Funsnatchers have themselves a great position to do so. 3 ultimates available, 5 rifles in hand, 5 sets of full armor. Blahaj not actually as healthy on the opposite side. Look at the Spectre, look at the light armor here. Zill having a tough time deciding on what to land on, does get the Vandal in the end, but it will be Trakes on the Bulldog. And so Funsnatchers with the better firepower, with the better position, can they convert that into an overtime game? Let's find out. Round 24, quarterfinals, Valorant Sunday Showdown.
Sticking it to him, and you've got 3 ults in the hands of Funsnatchers. So right now, that do or die, legit do or die, best of 1, super unforgiving. They've been playing all day long. We're into the night now, and these gamers, they don't want to be leaving empty-handed, not at all. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. If this is able to hand Blix, and it is going to be able to take Blix out the equation. So that's the entry, not the default you'd expect, but it's going to work. And you spoke of it earlier in this tournament. If you can land that Hunter's Fury, things can start going, but the Showstopper is going to stop the show. Just for now, it's a 4 versus 3.
Goodness gracious, Hijinks dancing on the razor's edge, eventually loses out, but thanks to Jayamok, we still are in equal positioning. Jayamok so close to winning out over Worldwide, but Worldwide converts the spray into the kill, leaving just 2 defenders remaining now. But the health bars on Funsnatchers, they're not looking perfect. They're less than ideal. Can Funsnatchers convert this into a round win? They're still committed to this A-side play. No rotate to speak of as of yet, but they're huddling around the teleporter. What could that mean? Zill wants to find out as the spike plant goes down. Zill go on the hunt. Zill wins out. GG Blahaj. The Swedish Shark wins out in the end. 13-11 on the hands of Zill with the triple kill.
That is a play that I could watch all day long. I got goosebumps from that immediately, and that's how you close out a quarterfinals, Dilly G. That's how you close it.
That was epic from Blahaj, and more so Zill. That was a spectacular performance from the Cypher there for Blahaj. So consistent throughout both halves of the game. Even when Blahaj were down up against Funsnatchers, Zill stayed steady fragging. That converted into a win off of the back of that clutch from Zill. Absolutely immaculate play from Blahaj. And we said a bit earlier on, this is a bit of a puggier team. Well, not anymore. That level of polish, that level of mental fortitude shows this is a real team, and they are not to be trifled with. Nor to be trifled with is your match MVP. Of course it's Zill, the winner themselves. 23-16-3, combat score of 260 there. Zill take a bow, delivering the win to Blahaj.
Trade Like Pro Tag rocking it there. Not a member of TLP for this showing, and Zill is going to go forward from the quarterfinals with the gang as such. So excellent stuff there, but not to be shaking a stick at the performance that we did see from Funsnatchers. it was really give and take for a while there. Who knew where that game was going to go?
Yeah, definitely shout out to Kronos as well, really leaving everything there on the field. So really impressive stuff from Funsnatchers. We were singing their praises earlier on because we know what this team is capable of. They just fell a bit short this week, but I'm sure they will be back for week number 40. And that is it for Funsnatchers, and unfortunately, that is it for my wonderful co-caster, Cuppa Frag here. It's been lovely having you on. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Up next will be myself and Laz here for semifinals top 4. Stick around. Cuppa, send us away there.
Well, it's been a pleasure for me. Make sure everyone taking part, if you're watching this for the finals and the semis, get your Red Bull in ya. Laz, have a great cast for you as well, Dilly G. And from me, all the players, GG today, a great showing. And do not forget, make sure you get yourselves in for next week's tournament. If you missed out for this one, $1,000 online, it could be yours. Until then, enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. And we will catch you very soon after this break for some more action as we go forward, I believe, into the semi-finals.